Hey, this is Nick and welcome to Borsellino Carpentry. So this morning I posted a video about the PPP versus unemployment, and I talked about how I'm a self-employed sole proprietor, which means I have no employees, I work by myself, I do construction. When they started releasing all of these different things that were available, I was basically informed to try to apply for everything because it was very unclear what was actually going to be available. You know, they were making all this stuff up on the spot. And the rules seem to be changing with the wind. I mean, every hour I go online and I find new information and it contradicts the information that I got earlier. So here's where I'm at right now. Mind you, I posted a video this morning and I said, I'm just gonna put the PPP money in my savings account and stick it in there and it'll be fine. About, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours ago, I had made the decision to return the PPP money and stay on unemployment. Where I'm sitting right now, it's about 10 o'clock at night. I think I have now decided to cut off the unemployment and keep the PPP. So I'm going to try in this video to explain my reasonings for why I'm doing that. I'm still not 100%. I have emails out to both my accountant as well as my the bank person that did the PPP loan through the SBA. So I'm trying to get in contact with them. Hopefully tomorrow I will have some information. But I found out within the last couple hours that May 15th, which is this Friday, if you're gonna give the money back, you have to give it back by then, because there's all these weird rules that they don't tell you about. And I've read the papers and I'm still not clear. But what I'm gathering is if you interpret it wrong, okay, in any capacity, and you spend the money wrong, they could potentially want the money back in full and it not be forgivable. Also, if you don't spend it correctly, it cannot be forgivable. But if you don't do it right, there is potential for, I can't think of the word, criminal charges to be brought up against you, which just turns into another mess. It's like, hey, we're gonna help you out, small businesses, and they give you no rules and they just give you all this money. Like, the only reason that I am even finding any of this information is because I'm digging it up. I mean, I am digging it up, and it is nowhere on any sort of legitimate website, SBA, you know, unemployment, none of those places. I'm finding like YouTube videos of CPAs who are reading tax laws and comparing it with this thing, and you know, and they're even struggling to figure this out. So it's crazy. So anyway, as it stands right now, I'm in New York State. It's probably different for every state, but New York State gave us unemployment for self-employed people, which is brand new, plus this bonus 600 thing for the PUA, pandemic unemployment assistance. And so I've been getting that. I actually got an email today, finally, maybe just like 20 minutes ago, for a form to fill out for all the back unemployment that they owed me that they haven't paid me for. So I'm expecting to get that this week. Now, what I just found out about this SBA PPP loan is that goes into effect the day that you receive the funds, which I believe was on Friday. But I didn't know this until 20 minutes ago. And you have you have 8 weeks to spend it. And it has to be 75% payroll. Now I'm self-employed, so I have to spend 75% on myself. So what I assume, again, all of this is assumptions. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an accountant, I'm just a business person trying to figure this out, probably just like you are. And so I'm gonna write myself out of my business account a check for 75% of the SBA PPP loan to put into my personal account, and I'm going to pay myself, okay? And then the other 25% will be in my business account, and I'm going to use it on business stuff, which is weird because I stopped the payments on my truck and I took the insurance off my truck. So my business right now is not incurring a lot of money. My business insurance was already paid up for the year, so I don't have a payment there. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to spend the other 25% without going out and buying tools or putting the truck back on the road that I'm not driving, which also ties in with the fact that in New York State, we may be opening on Friday, reopening our economy a little bit, but phase one of that, I would be lumped into that under residential construction. So if I go back to work on Monday, now this gets back into why I'm dropping the unemployment instead of the PPP in the last couple hours. This might change tomorrow. If it does, I'll post another video. If you're getting any value out of this so far, I know this is confusing for me. I'm trying to help people. So if you're getting any value, please like and subscribe. Share this with your friends if you think it would help them. So if they reopen the economy on Friday, I would technically, I believe, not be legally able to collect unemployment anymore because I could be going back to work based on the rules that they've set up. The only reason I'm collecting is because they said I couldn't work, right? So it sounds like I'm going to lose my unemployment Friday anyway. And I just got it last Friday, the PPP money. So that means as of today, in my mind, it went into effect Friday. So like this week, I'm starting my 8 weeks. Now, here's the other catch. It's not a true 8 weeks. From what I've heard, you have to spend it by June 30th. So if you have employees, then you have to pay everybody all of this money by June 30th. If you don't, you have to pay back whatever's left. Same goes with the 25% for business. What I don't know is if you can use 100% for payroll. I don't know that. I gotta see if I can dig up some more information. I know you cannot use more than 25% for your business. It has to be 25, 75, but I don't know if you can adjust that a little bit and like I could just give myself 100% payroll up until June 30th. I don't know. So there's a lot of questions and a lot of them are not being answered by anyone. So I'm finding a lot of videos similar to what I'm doing, but a little bit different. So that's why I figured I would put this out there. I'm also going to put a whole bunch of links in the description for the other video I did about this, as well as some of the other videos that I've seen, the CPA guy and these other guys and what they're doing. And there's an article that I've been reading on Forbes, which is very long. And again, it's like there's so much information. My head is spinning from researching. But there's a lot of good information out there. That's where I'm at as of right now. And I think I'm going to keep doing these videos just because it's, I don't know, the stuff keeps changing every minute. So anyway, if you stuck this out, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you got something out of this. And if you subscribe, ring that little bell so you can keep updated on these videos as I do them. I'm going to try to continue doing my blog posts too at borsellinocarpentry.com/nextblog. I'll put links for all that stuff down below, as well as a link to the last video I just did, or maybe I'll put it right here. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you on the next video.